Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. Actually, that's not entirely true. I am still completely on pins and needles from the exciting finish last week. I mean, that was damn epic. And we're not even playing an epic scenario. But if you, gentle viewers, have not watched last week's Battle of Issus, stop here and go back and watch that because it is one for the record books. I think tonight's one for the record book too because we have one more emperor. We've got our fifth emperor, and I would like you to tell me all about it tonight.
Well, if last week you told us about these five emperors, and we're going to focus on two of them tonight. Obviously, the victor of last week's battle, Severus. Now, before he went to face off Niger, Severus made a deal with another contender to the throne, a man by the name of Albinus. Albinus was the governor of Britannia, and he commanded 3 legions there and almost 70 auxilia. So when Severus was done with Niger and made his way back to Rome, he started to consolidate power. And to keep Albinus at bay originally, he named him Caesar. Now, Caesar and Augustus have become titles now in Rome. Generally, they are some sort of successor. I'm not quite sure the order of succession between a Caesar and an Augustus, but apparently it becomes very important. So with Albinus named as Severus's successor, he was placated because these days Roman emperors don't seem to be lasting that long. So he thinks he's going to get his shot. And the curious thing about Albinus, too, is he was a staunch Republican. And when I say Republican, I mean he believed in the old Roman Republic, and he was looking to return power to the Roman Senate away from the centralized emperor. So that was a very, very unique stance at this point in time in Roman history. When Severus returns to Rome after dealing with Niger, he consolidates his power and he describes himself as the son of Marcus Aurelius and the brother of Clodius, who was the emperor who was so terrible that they had killed. He also names his young son and elevates him to the rank of Caesar. So this immediately breaks the alliance with Albinus, and Albinus is incensed. So he names himself Augustus. And again, I'm not quite sure what Caesar and Augustus mean in this hierarchy of titles, but apparently it's important. So the Roman Senate then declares Albinus public enemy, and Severus continues to consolidate power and sets the stage for a civil war between himself and Albinus. Albinus takes his 3 legions from Britannia and sails over to Gaul. He also allies himself with Lucius Rufus, who is the governor of northern Hispania, and with his legions. Severus has the powerful legions from Germany, where he was originally from, under his control, as well as the legions in Rome itself. Albinus attempts to march into Italy, but Severus has garrisoned the passes through the Alps, making passage through impossible. So as Albinus consolidates his forces, he skirmishes with some of those Germanic forces in an attempt to try and wave them off from siding with Severus, but that doesn't really work. He does win some victories there, but it's not enough to really give the Germanic troops pause, and they throw their lot in with Severus. So it is the winter of 196 and 197 AD, and Severus gathers his forces and on the Danube and marches into Gaul. And he finds that Albinus's forces are about as strong as his own. Now, the numbers involved here are a little sketchy. Cassius Dio tells us that there's over 300,000 men in this fight, with both sides having about 150,000 soldiers, making this the largest battle between Romans in history. Historians don't really think that's accurate. It's probably a total of about 150,000 between both sides, and that people are just misinterpreting Dio's writing. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of information about the battle itself. All we know that it was probably a very, very violent and bloody affair. Most Roman battles take a few hours to conclude. This battle lasted as long as 2 days. So there was lots of back and forth, but it's generally believed that the cavalry that Severus controlled is basically what turns the tide in his favor. So with that victory in hand, Albinus falls back and commits suicide. Severus, being the class act that he is, cuts off Albinus's head, strips the body, and then rides his horse back and forth over the headless corpse before throwing his body and the bodies of his wife and sons into the Rhine. Rufus, who had supported Albinus, was executed, as well as 29 senators who had also supported Albinus. A little footnote here about this battle is because so many veterans from Britannia were killed in this fight, this is where Rome starts to lose control of Britannia. And Severus is going to spend the vast majority of his time fighting battles in Britain to try and keep it under control. And eventually he will die there. He will be the last Roman emperor and the last Roman forces to march as far north in Britain as Scotland. And before he dies, he gives parts a little advice to his sons about how to rule. His famous quote is, "Enrich the soldiers, scorn everybody else." And that basically tells you the kind of emperor that Severus was.
Words of wisdom. Cassius Dio says that Rufus was killed, but without a body, I'm likely to think that he just got back into his telephone booth and went back to the future. That's what I think.
Maybe. Why don't you tell us what the most excellent order of battle is going to be tonight?
We are indeed going to party on. This is unlike anything we've ever done. Why, you ask? Because this is a 9-banner battle. We've had 8, but we've never had 9. So this one, I have no idea what to expect. But to start this first game, I will be taking the Albinus army. I will have Clodius as my general. I will get 5 command cards. Peter will start with Severus, and he will have 6 command cards and get to go and move all that cavalry first in his mounted charge, which we know is going to happen. Put the money on the table right now, folks. We do have Julian Legion rules for both armies, of course, because they're all Romans together. And as a special victory condition for Severus, if he places a unit, if they occupy one of the 2 camps up here on the Albinus line at the start of the next Severus turn, then those convert into a permanent banner. So that is potentially a couple things that he doesn't have to fight for directly. And we also once again have the Praetorian Guards here. We have a single block for the Praetorians. They act like a leader attached block, and they can also ignore 1 banner in combat. This is from edge to edge. We've got all the units, and we do have wings
except for war machines.
Except for the war machines, that's true. But we do have we have a lot of cavalry out there tonight, so that will factor in, I expect. But we have pretty equal forces. We've got some heavies. We've got leadership that is across the board. Yours makes up for it with the Praetorians. But you have the benefit of the heavy cavalry. So that is like having 4 leaders and heavy mobile units. So I will let you grab your cards first.
Okay. All right, I have my 6 cards.
And I have my 5, so let me wish you good luck, sir.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
Let's see how this 9-banner battle goes. All right. Where to start? I think I'll start here on the right. Activate those 3 units.
Stunned am I.
1. I think I'll just leave them right there. All right.
We do have broken ground over here, so that means that it affects the horses.
It does. So my horses will not be as effective on that side. They won't be able to get a clear running shot out of there. They'll have to stop when they enter broken ground.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And they won't be able to battle on the turn they enter it.
Let's do 3 units on the right. I'll do those 3. I think we'll do...
I'll activate 4 on my right. So those 4. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. They'll move there. 2. And they'll move up 1. And we will go after your cavalry. 3 dice with double leader support.
Wow.
All right, here we go. 1 hit.
1 hit. All right. I'll give you 3 back. 1 hit.
Okay. 9 banners. Oof.
You're going to be here a bit. Get a cup of hot cocoa. Get your jammies on. I think we'll do this. I will take your bait here. And we'll do that. We will go after your light cavalry here.
I'll stand.
Okay. Here's 3 dice. Getting 1 hit.
Coming back at you with 2 with leader support. Nothing.
Okay. We'll do attack them with 3 dice plus leader support. Getting 2 hits. Wiping them out. They will advance. We will attempt to attack Lupus here. Expecting it to be a trap of some sort. So 5 dice plus leader bonus. Getting 2 hits. Here is a leader check for Lupus. He's fine.
All right. 5 dice to retaliate. 3 hits. And here's a leader check for Centurion. He's fine.
And I believe I will take that retreat. And that is all.
Okay. Activate 3 on the right. Those 3. We'll do this. All right.
Sure, those guys you don't have to pay as much.
All right, we'll throw these warriors into the teeth of that heavy unit. What's Centurion going to do? Is he going to first strike me?
No.
All right.
You're good.
4 dice. Cutting them down. And Centurion goes down with them.
That is not good.
They will not advance. Heavy cavalry will go after the medium cavalry. What would they like to do?
They will evade.
Okay, here come 4 dice. Looking for some triangles. Didn't get any. Lupus. We'll go after that Auxilia with 5 dice. Getting 3 hits and a retreat. We'll follow up and press the attack. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go after the Auxilia. Just barely.
Just barely.
All right.
Well, sir. Did not want to use it for this, but I will.
Double time.
You have forced me to react.
My warriors.
Mediums will go after your warriors with 4 dice plus leader. So
Ooh.
3 hits.
Ouch. All right. 4 dice back right now. 2 hits. All right, Auxilia.
The veterans of
Defensive.
Britannia will come forward and see if they can finish the Wildmen with 3 dice plus leader. Hurrah!
Huzzah!
Alright, well, sadly they don't know how to advance on their own and battle again, so they will just stop there.
I'm going to be 2 on the right. These 2. 1, 2. All right. Lupus is going to go after that medium cavalry.
But of course.
With 5 dice. Just barely.
Almost like butter.
Yeah, that would have been disastrous if I had gone after the Auxilia.
Prerogative?
He'll advance. He will. And
Yeah, we'll evade this one.
now he'll go after the lights.
Okay. Well, either way, they'll evade.
5 dice. Oh!
Ouch.
All right. Centurion going after those mediums. 4 dice, right? For heavy cat?
That's right.
4 dice.
You're making this look easy tonight.
Yeah. Let's see what happens after this, though. You know what?
Continue your reign of terror?
Yeah, I'm on a roll. Go straight for Albinus himself. 4 dice.
Wow. Wowzers.
Wow, if I
Hit,
got
hit,
that
hit.
stuff the Auxilia, that would have been something.
Did you take him out?
Close.
Yep. So here's
All right, here
5.
comes the punishing rejoinder.
Maybe 5 dice with leader bonus.
Yeah.
2 and a retreat.
All right.
There's leader check. He's fine.
All right, and they retreat 2, and will do so. All right, that was a lot of work. A lot of work. Man.
We're going to do outflanked.
Okay.
Start over here. We have 3 dice from
Lupus.
3 dice from the auxiliary. Plus leader bonus. Yes.
Oh. Man, it was a bloody fight.
Okay, here's the check. Does Lupus fall?
Yeah, he does.
Lupus
Right.
does not. No Lupus. Get on your horse. Alright. Over here, we'll have the warriors attack the hapless.
Got no choice.
Yes, 4 dice plus leader.
They're supported. Ooh, but it doesn't do them any good. Striking back. Nothing.
All right.
Can ignore that retreat, that full strength. And you're supported.
Yes, and Rufus will throw a spear at them. 1 die. Nothing.
Insulting.
Yes.
All right. Let's do this. 2 on the left. Auxilia and Praetorians. Praetorians going after Rufus.
Praetorians. Yes.
Here we go. 5 dice.
Feckless.
3 hits.
Okay.
Need to check for Rufus. Ooh.
It's 5 back with leader. 2 hits as well.
All right. And the Auxilia will follow up. 3 dice on Rufus. Ooh.
Shouldn't make them pay for their impertinence. 5 dice back with leader bonus. 2 and a retreat.
Retreat there to support the Praetorians. Unfortunate. Will Rufus make me pay?
I hope so.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Okay. Who's charging? You got 4 cavalry.
4. Alright.
Yeah, I guess you can squirt one of those light cavalry in there to attack the Praetorians. Oh no! Okay. So your cavalry will not be able to battle.
That's right. They're just there for support.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let's start over here.
4 dice.
4
Heavy cav. Cannot avoid this.
Here we go. 4 dice. Yes. Here's a check on Centurion. He's fine.
He flees.
We will advance. Move 1. Battle again.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Gotta connect 4. 4 dice for this one. Yes! Yes!
That wipes them out, doesn't it?
That does. And we'll do a final single advance. Here we have lowly cavalry against your auxilia with 3 dice plus leader bonus. Nothing.
3 dice back. 1 hit.
Okay. Alright, that ends the mounted charge.
That was a pretty good charge. I'm going to activate 3 units on the left. Those 3. All right, Praetorians. No whipping this time. Get that, Rufus. 5 dice. Oh, wow, that was close.
There you go. Getting closer.
Praetorian. All right, and Rufus?
He's fine.
Safe.
I'm gonna move him there.
All right, light cavalry.
They will evade.
4 dice. Oof. Close.
Let me do that.
All right, and then the auxilia. I'll just toss some spears at that light cavalry. Cavalry.
Cav, yes.
Nothing. All right, you need to run here. See if you can't get 3 banners. Although it's going to be tough to get 1.
Well, you're still 2 away, so those are going to 9, and this is the limitation of the vassal thing. It's only got slots for 8, so we have to remember that we've got more work to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see that? All right. to inspired right leadership.
Okay, Rufus. Inspire these troops.
That should do nicely there.
Smart.
All right.
All right. So
Let's do
warriors didn't move.
Let's do the warriors versus the light infantry first. They will get 4 plus leader bonus. Wipe them out. You advance and take on the Praetorians. See if they can show them some real swordsmanship. 4 dice. You get to ignore 1 flag. Here we go.
We get to ignore 2 flags.
That is true. That is true.
So we'll give them back to you at 5 dice.
2 hits.
So, 2 hits.
And 1 flag I must take.
Yep.
There. And then another one because they're blocked. And let's see here.
And that puts them in front of Rufus so he can't fire.
These guys can.
Those guys can.
1 die for them. Nothing. Okay.
Severus will inspire his forces. Those forces. Praetorians going first, attacking those wildlings. 5 dice.
1 more to go.
All right. Mediums. On mediums. 4 dice with leader support. 2 hits.
And a retreat.
Oh no, not a retreat. Christ, you retreats. All right. This leaves Severus forced to throw some spears. And they will throw as well. Huzzah! Okay.
Gonna order mounted.
Mm.
Activate some leaders too.
Oh, and or leaders equal to command. Interesting. Now, look at this. This is in some inspired gameplay.
Actually, let's do that instead. 1, 2, and 3. All right.
All right.
So let's start here. See if we can't get something out of this. They have to stand and take it. So 3 dice plus leader bonus. Huzzah! We'll advance, and we'll go after the auxilia.
All right.
All right, so here's 3 more dice plus leader bonus. A hit and a flag. And sadly, it opens things. So we'll come over here and do this against your light bow. What would they like to do?
I'll stand.
Okay. So here's 3 dice plus leader. 2 hits.
2 dice back. Hmm.
And finally, oops, attack here. 2-on-2, here we go. Do they want to stand?
They'll stand.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing.
Alright. So ends my mounted movement.
All right. We'll activate our heavy troops. All right. Well, let's just go for that first. Oh! Yeah, I went for that first.
Here's 4 dice.
I thought I'd make a sport of it.
2 hits. Let's see if we can get a leader kill. Oh, that's close.
All right, 5 dice on those mediums.
Yes, very sporting of you, very sporting. Alright, well done, sir. Well done. So at least I kept it. I mean, that was a heck of a closed gap. I was really worried there when I had 2 blocks and you were you were already up to 7. This one, surprisingly, extremely fast. I mean, we did
lots of heavy hitters.
Yeah, very bloody, very fast. So don't let the 9 blocks fool you. The tempo of this one is extremely fast. And there were a couple moments there I thought I could close it even farther. I thought I could get one more, but I was disappointed that I whiffed on the Warriors against the Praetorians here. That really hurt. And then of course they smacked them all the way back. That was my only regret on that one, was that they were not as effective with the leader bonus as they should have been. This is good. I like it. It's good closing to the whole Albinus Severus rivalry. But we're going to switch sides, of course. So we'll take a moment's break and visit the necessary, actually, and we'll be right back with round 2. Well, round 1 has ended, and with the unfortunate Super Bowl score of 7-9, Peter took it with the stout Severan forces, and it's now my turn to take the Severan forces. Will I be as profitable? I hope. So let me grab 6 cards first. Alright, I have my 6 cards. And good luck to you on this one.
Thanks.
Alright, well, what am I gonna do here? How do I start out with this problem? I have to say I like what you did there, so I'm gonna do inspired right leadership here. All of these.
I just had a fistful of right cards, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Over to you.
I'll respond in kind. Attack your cavalry.
I'm stunned.
Here we go. 3 dice. Horse on horse. 1 hit. And a retreat. Yeah, they're gonna go for it, I think. 3 dice on that heavy cavalry. Nothing.
Okay. Here's 4 back with leader. We'll take them right out.
I'd hope to weaken them a little bit, but I think I'm done here. Or maybe not.
Do 3 on the left.
3 in the center. Those 3. Light troops against light troops. What will you do?
Commence the pillow fight. We will stand. Give two,
And you do.
2 back with leader bonus. Nothing. Do 3 on the right.
Brutal.
Okay. Do 4 plus leader. That's brutal. They will advance. Move there. Warriors will go after your auxilia with 4 dice plus leader. 3 and a retreat. You will advance and try to run them down with 4 dice. Oh, just a retreat. They will not advance. And over here, what would they like to do?
They'll evade. That way you can't get a follow-up move.
Right. Okay, here's 5 dice. Green circles only. Time to harvest the wheat.
Try. Because the retreat doesn't count.
Right. And that is all.
Now, that was enough. 4 on the left. Those 4. Heavy is going against those warriors. 5 dice.
Bring it.
Hit.
1 hit and 1 retreat I must take.
Alright, I think we're done then. I don't think anybody else has range. Right, range 2. There's definitely quite like having a terrible hand when your opponent has 6 cards.
Yeah.
Because you can play a card that might put you in a position to do something, but the chances that your opponent has something that can counter that right away
Exactly.
are very high. Yeah.
I think it's time for a mounted charge.
Mounted charge. Okay.
Do those 5. Alright, so the heavies can move, per the card, they can move 3 hexes and still battle. Let's do
And your
1,
momentum
2,
advance can
3.
take you into the camp.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I do that. 3. Leadership bonus there. Maybe. Alright. Let's do this then in stages. Let's attack the lights here with 5 dice.
5 dice.
3 hits.
Nothing.
Do against your auxilia here with 3 dice. Nothing.
A retreat.
They knew better. Alright. Do this one here. What would they like to do?
I think I'll stand.
Okay. So 3 dice plus leader bonus. 2
Oof.
hits.
Nothing.
Okay. And we will go against the fortified camp with 5 dice plus leader bonus. Wow! Be gone, plebs!
All right. Well, the green circle does the job.
Right.
So.
Alright, so they will advance. Move 1.
All right. One fewer die battling out of the camp.
So back to 4. So 4 dice. What would you like to do?
Nope. Actually, mounted units receive no protection in the camp as well.
Okay.
They'll have to evade this.
Alright, so 4 dice looking for a single green circle. Oh, look at that. Okay. And that is all.
That's enough. Oof. Coordinate an attack. Those units. Rufus is going to go after that heavy cavalry.
They will evade.
Centurion will go after your heavy cavalry. Come on, Centurion. Ooh, what a whiff. What a whiff. Get 2 now. You don't receive any protection as a mounted unit, so you're going to take that sword and the leader hit. So you'll take 2.
2. Yep. Okay. So we're going to battle back with 3 dice out of the camp plus leader. I'm getting nothing.
All right, but you're going to get a banner out of this.
Hooray!
You start your turn in my camp.
Let's do some markers here, and I will get myself a yummy special block for your camp, and we will destroy that camp. There we go. All right, sir. Well,
I don't know. I think this is going to be rough. I don't think I can pull back. I don't think I'm going to have the comeback you did.
We'll see here. All right, so outflanked. Go there. We'll go there. Praetorians there. Heavies there. Okay. Let's start with this. Against your light cavalry.
Totally going to evade that.
Sure.
Yeah, you're rolling 3 dice. So.
All right, 3 dice looking for a green circle. Getting nothing. All right. We'll go after these auxilia with 4 dice plus leader bonus. Getting a retreat and a hit. Yeah, we'll see if we can't do something there. Another 4 dice plus leader bonus into the camp. 2 hits, and you get to ignore both of the other things, right?
Yep. So I'll battle back with 2 dice out of the camp.
Ah, nicely done. Cut from under me.
You knew you were pushing your luck with that.
Yeah.
But how far did you push? Oh!
Too far.
Centurion.
Too far. All right. So that's that. Now we'll go over here. Go against these with 4 dice. Oof.
Ouch. So, hit. Ignore 1 retreat. Take 2. So, and Captain Flag is back. I did not miss him.
Alright. Move in. We'll battle here. Against these Auxilia. 4 dice. 1 hit.
Hit and a retreat. Gets you out of there.
Does. And then the Praetorians against your lights. Evade. 5 dice looking for a green circle. Get 1 green circle. And that is all.
That's enough. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back from this. There are no good choices here. Oof. We'll do this. What are those 3 units? Rufus will come down here. Centurion will come here. Mediums will throw a spear. Centurion will throw a spear. Hey! And Rufus.
Wait, do your leader check.
Oh, leader check. Rufus is fine. Rufus will go after that heavy horse.
Yeah, we'll dance away from that.
5 dice.
Or not.
Or not. Oh, Rufus. Oh, Rufus. You're not going to roll that again, are you? But if you don't, you'll get attacked. All right, 5 dice against the Praetorians. Come on. Random dice rolling. 2 random.
2 hits.
2 hits. A retreat, which you could ignore as Praetorians.
Yes, so we will battle back with 5 dice. And get 3 hits and 2 retreats, one of which you got to take. Maybe. Let's see. Leader check. Rufus is fine, so yeah. Just 1 retreat. You can take them both.
I'm going to take them both.
All right.
Make you work for it.
Sure.
In case you have that Clash of Shields card.
I mean, oh yeah.
All right. I am done. Well, I could hope to get a few more blocks before you win, but that's about it.
Let's try this. Let's do light troops. Oh, I can do 6, can I? Let's do 1, 2, 1 to there. 2 to there. Okay, so we'll do some firing here. We'll do 2 dice against your medium there. Nothing. And same target. Nothing. 2 dice on this medium. How about a flag? Nothing. And then...
How about no?
How about no? And then 1 die on Rufus from the moving bow. No. Alright. Whole lot of nothing. And then we'll come up here. And we'll go cav on cav. 2 dice. Nowhere to go. Get him. And then we'll go 1. Advance 1. And attack these guys in the camp. With 2 dice. Nothing.
2 dice out. Nothing.
All right, sir. Come forth and be recognized.
All right, Lupus. Here we go. 5 dice. What you got for me?
Prayer?
There's 3. And Lupus himself runs away. Prerogative. Going after those lights. 5 dice. 2 hits. And a retreat, which you are supported by.
So here's 2 back with leader. 1 hit. Let's see if we can kill that centurion for his impertinence. No.
All right. 4 dice with leader support on those same lights.
Yes.
Okay. And Albinus throwing a spear. Hey. Leader check on Severus. Sweet. Medium's following up. Off there. Hail of spears. No. So I think that about ties it up. Right? That's where you...
No, I had 7.
Yeah, alright.
Well, anything can happen. It's a long way to Delhi. Let's do 4 in the center.
Let's just fight. Oh, I gotta draw a card.
Indeed.
Boo. Boo!
Alright. Let's do...
Interesting choices here.
Yes, let's do this one first.
Yeah, try and whittle them down before those
That's right.
Praetorians get in there.
4 dice plus leader. 2 hits.
Ooh.
2 retreats.
Sorry, Praetorians.
Sorry. Yeah, so sorry. But they can still throw a spear. So they will whiff a spear at you. Oh, I should have shot Albinus. Alright. Let's do that. 5 dice on Albinus from Severus. Face to face. A couple of silver spoons. Here we go. Yes!
Alright, do you take it?
Do I take it? I do not. And we will advance. Battle again. 5 dice plus leader. 2 hits and a retreat. And they will throw a spite spear at them as they're running away. 1 die. Getting another retreat.
That's unfortunate.
Alright. That is all.
That was unfortunate. So, you'll have to contend.
1 to tie and 2 to win the series tonight.
Alright, well when you put it like that.
Yeah, I figured Rufus had to come into this somehow. Go after the Praetorians.
Rufus is going there.
Okay.
Warriors go there. Auxilia go there.
Okay.
Alright, Warriors. Warriors with leader support. 4 dice against the Praetorians.
We are currently tied for the evening.
Going after those lights.
They will evade.
What do they like to do?
Yes, they will flee.
Come on, 4 circles.
Just
1 circle. All right, 5 dice on those lights.
also flee.
Come on, 4 circles. You can do it. I know you got it in you. Just 1. One spear. Nothing. Okay. Well, at least I tied it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a few options.
I do. So we're gonna we'll also just go for it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Start up.
That's a gamble.
Yeah.
So all comes down to 5 dice on Albinus.
All right, 5 dice, leader bonus. There it is.
Oh, well. Good game.
Very good game. Excellent. And congratulations on the tie, sir. This one seemed like it could go so horribly for either player. But the fact that we both got 9-7, that's pretty impressive. We don't do that very often.
Well, hold on. Let's try that. Let's go for that tiebreaker. Roll for Albinus.
Okay, here's 1 die for the leader check, and he's fine.
I'm out of here.
I'm going back to England. All right, sir. Well, good game. What do we think about this one now that we've exhausted ourselves?
Certainly the advantage goes to Severus. He's got more heavy units. But still, it's a nice straight-up fight.
So, ironically, on commandsandcolors.net, 64% Albinus. I can't believe it. I mean, the only thing I can think of is really taking advantage of the cavalry on the wings. I presented you with a gift there, those first couple of mediums. So if the Severans do that, and Albinus can exploit it, that seems like that's off to a really good head start. But which is really unusual because they're going second. Severin gets the first capability to draw blood.
So you say it's tie, but I'll give you the moral victory since you actually got a camp banner.
Oh, okay. Yes, I looted your camps.
Or does that swing in my favor because that means you actually didn't kill as many blocks as I did?
Ah, yes. We'll have to draw straws, or
we'll let the commenters decide.
Yeah. This is our chance to engage with our folks. So yeah, let's hear what you have to say about this particular scenario. If you've played it before, or what do you think we could have done differently? Hopefully, we didn't make any mistakes tonight. I think we got all of our section cards right and all of our counts right, and we didn't do anything silly like advance and battles with 6,000 dice.
And we did something creative by using a mounted charge card to move some leaders around.
That's right.
That was some inspired play.
Yeah, I read that 3 times. Went, oh, and it's got a little leader helmet on it. So yes, it says leaders and/or units. And I really needed some leadership in the pinch there. That was my creativity award for the night. We put the Year of 5 Emperors to bed, and I'm sure in the future we're going to have even more emperors vying for the same title in the same year. That's a super preview for you coming down the road.
Is that a red flag you're telling me? Is there a Year of 6 Emperors coming up?
Yes, in fact there is. Because we've done 4 emperors, we've done 5. Do I hear 6? Yes, the man in the front row with the toga. He'll offer 6. But we certainly hope you've enjoyed this evening. I think this was a great scenario. We both really enjoyed it. It's bloody, but it's very up-tempo. So do yourself a favor and try it out. And also do us a favor by clicking that like button, that subscribe button, and put your comments down there, because we really thrive on the engagement. And I'm also showing you our current supporters. We really appreciate everyone who kicks in those denarii for us. Don't feel like you have to, but if you want to support us, that helps with equipment and subscriptions and things like that. So it's nice. And the cats are whining outside, so we're going to wrap it up here and move on to next week. I will take the research for this one. Any final thoughts for the good of the order, sir?
I think you said it all.
Well, hoo-ha hey. Let's pony up and get on out of here. Have a great week, man.
All right, you too.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.